Welcome back to the Lazy Handle Show. I'm your host, Katrina. For today's episode, it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to be making my picks for the Tour Challenge, Tier 1. And I'm going to be showing you my interview with Danielle Inglis, who was a part of the winning Canadian team that won the World Mixed Championships a few weeks ago. So congratulations to Team Canada. And today's shout out goes to the Napanee Curling Club in Napanee, Ontario. Now for my picks. Starting with the men's side, we have Epping and Gushue in the same pool, two big teams, and then Gunnelson. So you probably already know this, but he's going to Omaha. So I think this event is going to be important for him to show where he is so he can prove that he can beat the big teams, and that's important for the Curling World Cup because there are going to be some big names there. And then Rohannan is a big men's American team right below Schuster. So it's their first slam this year. So it's great for everybody to see where he is, what teams he can beat, and what teams he can't beat. I think that's super important. And if they qualify for the playoffs here, they're going to move up and they'll qualify for more slams, which I think is extremely important to their team. And then Patterson, another young team in their pool. Then in Pool B, we have De Cruz, bronze medalist at the Olympics. He can beat the big names. He can beat Cooey. He can beat Gushue. He can beat Jacobs. He can beat the big names, right? So normally you would see Gushue at the top. Maybe now you're going to see De Cruz at the top. So it's our first time we actually get to see De Cruz at a slam this year, which I think is awesome. And then Carruthers, they've been super sharp this season. The McEwen, Carruthers playing together, two skips, I think is going extremely well. And they are super strong and super sharp. So I think they're going to win this event hands down. And then Dunstone and Eden are also in the pool and with Schuster. So three big names. In Pool C, we have Howard and then Jacobs. I think they just need to clean up a bit. Not having the start they wanted to this season, so they need to clean up at the Tour Challenge. So if they can qualify for the playoffs, that'd be fantastic for their team. And then Botcher is going to be my dark horse, super young team, sticking together for the next 4 years. Think that's going to work out well. They made it to the Brier final. Yeah. And then Calvert. So you may have not actually heard of Calvert, but the skip, Braden Calvert, was actually a two-time Canadian junior champion and won the world gold medal in 2015. So lots of experience on this for the skip, which I think is important. So, Cooey, now I just want to talk about Cooey. A very strong team, so I think they're going to make it to the finals for sure. Two big names, Carruthers and Cooey in that finals. I think that's going to work out well. Now for the women's side. So, Flaxie in Pool A is going to be interesting because it's their first slam this year. They're getting all pumped, super excited. I think it's going to go well for them. I think they're going to do well in this event, and they're really excited. And this event's going to help them into future events. So I'm looking forward to actually seeing them because I haven't seen a lot of them this year. And then Roth is in that pool, another American team. And then Rana, super excited about seeing Rana. They qualified for their very first slam. That's so exciting, and they're going to be great. They've had such a great start to their season, which is so important because it gives you that confidence you need going into this event. Hands down, I think they're going to make it to the playoffs, and I think they're going to make it to the finals, in fact. And then Tiernzoni and Jones in that pool, two big names again. Then we have Carey and Enerson, some top names. Homan. Homan's a very sharp team. I think they're going to make it to the finals, and I think they're going to win. I mean, they did lose to Hasselberg at the Masters, but I think they're going to sharpen that up at the Tour Challenge and win this event. Then Sinclair and Christensen, two American teams in the second pool. So Christensen hasn't made it to a slam yet this year, but now they have, which I think is great. So two American teams in the same pool. So hopefully one of them qualify because the American women's teams haven't been doing extremely well in the slams yet. And then I just wanted to point out that Vicky Persinger is actually on Christensen's team, and she used to play on Jamie Sinclair's team last year. So kind of cool. And now for Pool C. So Robertson, a Manitoba team, They made it to the quarterfinals at the Masters, losing to Team Holman. But I think that's just going to make them work harder, and they're going to improve more and make it to the semifinals, because you want to improve each event. And the fact that Fleur is also in their pool makes it good, because they're probably going to see Fleur at the provincials, so a good provincial preview. And then Scheidegger's in that pool, and then Walker, who I think is going to be my dark horse. I mean, having the 3 veterans in front of Walker, it's going great this well, and that's why I think they're a strong and new team. And then the last team I wanted to talk about was McCarville. They have that hometown advantage, always great, and we never really get to see McCarville at the big event. So it's nice to see her and see what team she can beat and what team she can't beat this season. So very exciting. Yeah, so Holman and Rana in the finals, Cooey and Carruthers in the finals. Yeah, I think those are some good picks. Now for my interview with Danielle Inglis. Hi, I'm Katrina from the Lazy Handle Show, here with Danielle Inglis at the Royal LePage Women's Fall Classic. So how are you doing?
I'm fantastic. Pretty excited that we just qualified.
Yeah, congratulations. So a few weekends ago you won the Mixed World Championships. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience?
Oh, we had an amazing experience. It was pretty cool because it was in Canada, so we had lots of fans cheering us on, and we got on a roll, and the roll just didn't stop. So we're pretty excited.
And what can you apply from your mixed team to your women's team?
We have great chemistry on the ice, both of the teams, so that's huge. And just being able to throw those pressure shots when needed. So really, that's some of the biggest things. Like even out there during that last game, when we knew that a spot in the qualifiers were on the line there, I actually thought back to some of the pressure shots I was throwing at the Worlds and how that felt, and threw them all there, so I tried to replicate that here.
And what are your goals for this season?
This season, well, our team wants to get back to the provincials again. We lost the provincial final, so we'd like to win it this time and then go to the Skies Tournament Parts in Sydney.
Yes. And what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Ooh, birthday cake.
Good choice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'd like to thank Danielle Inglis for giving her time to do that interview at the Royal LePage Women's Fall Classic. Also, I'd like to point out that Team Inglis made it all the way to the quarterfinals at the Royal LePage Women's Fall Classic, so congratulations. And I'd like to make 2 quick picks for the Tier 2. So on the women's side, Marion Arsenal, because they're a fantastic team, and on the men's side, Glen Muirhead from Scotland. And make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and send any other different predictions, disagreements, to me. And thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.